So much for me personally has been gained from doing martial arts. I mean, from just the mental part of it, of having something to look forward to, something to be determined about, setting goals for yourself, the physical aspect of it, staying in shape, pushing yourself to a physical peak where you didn't think you could get. You constantly are learning about yourself through martial arts, and that's what's awesome about it, is because as soon as you think that you want to quit or something's not going right, just like life, you figure ways to work around it, you figure out how to get out of it, just like a submission, and you end up on top, you know, and you end up winning at the end of the day. So martial arts has given me confidence, and it's given me a path to kind of help others too, with something bigger than myself. You know, I can teach young kids, adults that want to learn how to defend themselves, and you know, it's a bigger picture in the long run too. So yeah. I wrestled my whole life, and wrestled since a kid, and liked the competition and everything that came with it. So after high school, I wrestled at a community college for 2 years, and during that time at the community college I was wrestling, I met some people that were doing martial arts and boxing and stuff. So while I was wrestling, I started to learn how to box, and took my first amateur fight at 18 years old when I was right out of high school, and didn't know much besides wrestling, but just kept going with it and tried to pick it up. Say one thing. Overall, my biggest achievement is not giving up, and just I kept going with it. You know, I moved across the country to pursue a dream. Was doing good, turned pro right when I moved out here, and tore my ACL and took a couple losses, and it just wasn't working out. And I kind of had a choice to quit or keep going. And once I healed up and kind of got my life back together, I came back out here and won four or five fights in a row. So I just, didn't quit, and that was a big thing for me, is not giving up on myself. I think a lot of people don't want to come into a new gym because they feel like there's going to be a bunch of jocks, big people trying to beat them up, and it's intimidating, and I could definitely see that, but if you go to the right place, it should be inviting and welcoming, because at the end of the day, martial arts is about helping people and stuff, and I think that was a big thing that at first, and I think it's getting better, that the people that are doing jiu-jitsu and kickboxing and MMA are actually really great people that have families and are doing this to provide for them, and it's quite interesting when you get down to the inside of it, because from the outside looking in, it definitely looks like it's just a bunch of meatheads trying to beat up each other, punch each other, fight, but it's a family and friends kind of sport. You know, you sweat together, you push each other to limits that you didn't think you could get to, and then you help each other up, shake hands, and then you're friends at the end of the day. My name is Luke Faultersack, and I'm from Coloma, Michigan. That is southwest Michigan, near the Indiana border. In the great state of Michigan, I moved out here to California back in 2014, and haven't looked back since. I'm 28 years old, and I started out wrestling, and now I'm just a full-time martial artist. Did a lot of odd jobs when I first moved out here. Worked at a bowling alley, worked at Starbucks, restaurants, construction, and eventually found my way to teach classes every day and do martial arts full-time.